In this video, we're going to be talking about changing line and paragraph spacing, and we're going to be looking at pages Word 54 and 55 out of the textbook. Now, increasing the amount of space between lines adds more white space to a document and can make it easier to read. Adding space before and after paragraphs can also open up a document and improves its appearance. You can use the line and paragraph spacing list arrow in the paragraph group on the Home tab to quickly change line spacing. To change paragraph spacing, you use the spacing options in the paragraph group on the Page Layout tab. Now, both line and paragraph spacing are measured in points, so remember that 1 point is 1/72 of an inch. Step 1 tells us we want to press on our Control and Home to go to the top of the document. Then next, we're going to click on the Show Hide button to show our formatting marks. And then we're going to place the insertion point in the italicized paragraph underneath the title. So we're going to just place our insertion point anywhere in this italicized paragraph. Then next, we're going to click on the line and spacing list arrow in the paragraph group on the Home tab. And of course, we look here, there is the line and paragraph spacing. And of course, this is going to give us the list on there of the options for increasing the space between lines. Now, the check mark on the line spacing list indicates the current line spacing, which is at single spaced, it's 1. Step 2 tells us we want to point and click to the 1.15, which is actually going to increase up the spacing. And it says the space between the lines in the paragraph increases to 1.15 lines. Now, notice that you do not need to select an entire paragraph to change its paragraph formatting. Simply just place the insertion point in the paragraph. Step 3 tells us that we want to scroll down and we want to select the 5-line list on there that begins with trips, date, and cost. And so this is our 5-line list that we do want to select. Then we want to go back up to the paragraph line and paragraph spacing, and we want to change this to 1.5. And of course, the line spacing between the selected paragraphs has now been changed to 1.5. And to change the paragraph formatting features of more than one paragraph, you must select each individual paragraph. Now, Word recognizes any string of text that ends with a paragraph mark as a paragraph, which includes titles, headings, and single lines in a list. Step 4 tells us we want to scroll down and place the insertion point in the heading Rosh Hashanah Desert Safari. Then next, we're going to click on the Page Layout tab at the top of your window. Now, the paragraph spacing settings for the active paragraph are shown in the before and after text boxes, which is right here. We see the before and after. Step 5 tells us we want to click the After Up arrow in the spacing section in the paragraph group until 6 point appears. So we want to click on this After, and here's the After Up button, and we click on it once, and now it says 6 points. Now, you can also type a number in the before and after text boxes. And what this has done is this has added 6 points of space. It's going to add that after the Rosh Hashanah Desert Safari heading paragraph. So this is what they consider the paragraph, and notice there's a little bit of an extra space right through here. Step 6 tells us we want to scroll down and place the insertion point in the heading The Inca Highlands Explorer. Then you want to press your F4 key. Now, when you press your F4 key, that's going to repeat the last action that you took, and which in this case, it was adding in 6 points of space after the heading. Now, note that using F4 is not the same thing as using the Format Painter. Pressing F4 repeats only the last action that you took, and you can use the Format Painter at any time to apply multiple settings. Now, if your F4 key does not work, then use the After Up arrow to apply 6 points of space to the headings listed in Step 6 and 7, and then you can continue on with Step 8. Now, Step 7 tells us that we want to scroll down and we want to point to and put our insertion point in the Everest Base Camp trek. Then we're going to press and hold Control after we select this. So we select this, press and hold Control, and we're going to scroll down. Excuse me there. We're going to scroll down just a little bit here, and we're going to select Cycling in Provenance. Once we have that selected, notice that now we have both of these items selected together. Now whenever you press and hold the Control key, that's going to select multiple items that are not attached to each other. Once we have this completed, we're going to go through there and we're going to press our F4 key. And of course, pressing the F4 key is going to allow us to change both of these headings or these paragraphs to add 6 points of spacing after the paragraph. Now for step 8. Step 8 tells us we want to press our Control and Home key to go up to the top of the document. We're going to place our insertion point in the last minute travel deals. And then we want to click the before up arrow in the spacing section here until we see, and we're going to click on that twice until we see 12 points of font, or not a font that's just 12 points. Now the second line of the title has 12 points of spaces before it. Now adjusting the space between paragraphs is a more precise way to add white space to a document rather than just inserting in a blank line. Once you have that, you want to click on your Home tab, and then you also want to go ahead and click on your Show Hide button to turn off your formatting marks, and then you want to save your changes. Now, of course, you can also format using quick styles as well, and of course this is just some information that's on page Word 55, and this is where you can apply multiple format settings to text in one step is by applying a style. And a style is a set of formats such as font, font size, paragraph alignment on there, which is named and stored together. Formatting a document with styles is quick and an easy way to give a professional appearance. To make it even easier, Word includes sets of styles called quick styles that are designed to be used together in a document to make it attractive and readable. A quick style set includes styles for a title, several heading levels, body text, quotes, and list. The styles in a quick style set use common fonts, colors, and formats so that using the styles together in a document gives the document a cohesive look. Now to view the active set of quick styles, you need to click on the More button in the Styles group on the Home tab. And of course here's our Styles group, and if we click on this More button here, it's going to show us some of the quick styles that are available to us. And of course, as you move your mouse pointer over this information, you'll notice that you see a live preview in your document. Now, to apply the selected style, all you have to do is simply click on the style that you want. Now, to remove a style from selected text, you can click on the Clear All Formatting button, which is right here, in the font group to clear the formatting commands in the Quick Styles gallery. Now, if you want to change the active set of quick styles to a quick style set with a different design, you can click on the Design tab up here, and then you can click on the More button in the Document Formatting group, and then you can select the quick style set that best suits your document's content, tone, and audience. When you change the quick style set, a complete set of new fonts and colors is applied to the entire document. You can also change the color scheme or font used in the active quick style set by clicking the Colors or Fonts button and then selecting from the available color schemes or font options. Of course, you can also even save yourself a new quick style set as well. So we're just going to deselect this. We're not going to make any changes, and then go ahead and make sure you click back on the Home tab, and you're now ready to move on to the next video in which we're going to be talking about aligning paragraphs.